Are you a 3 everyday mom? A significant number of children and adolescents fall short of the calcium they need. Researchers suggest consuming just 3 servings every day of milk, cheese, or yogurt to help reduce body weight and body fat. Milk contributes the most calcium and protein per 100 calories and per penny, making milk a nutrient-rich and cost-effective component for meals. Don't compromise your family's calcium intake, decrease their risk of fracture, and build lifelong healthy habits. Become a 3 everyday mom today. It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
Just a little after 11 p.m. last night, we were dispatched for the report of a structure fire at the Country Express store on Highway 160. Crews, upon arrival, found smoke showing from what we would call the Division B side, which was the north side of the building, through the gable vents. Crews made an entry through the front door. They searched out the fire and found it to be on the second floor of the building. They quickly knocked the fire down, and there was no further extension. There was heavy smoke and heat throughout the building, again, it was able to be minimized as far as a really astute deputy last evening. Deputy Robin Beck was actually out there, and it's my understanding she was there for an investigation of a burglar alarm.
Yeah.
And she took those extra couple steps to make sure that the building was secure, and in doing so, she discovered smoke showing. So she immediately reported us, and the rest of this history.
That was saving that whole business right there. The alarm call came through, and she just saw that little bit of smoke. And you guys got there so quickly, able to knock down that blaze really quick.
Yeah, it was very fortunate, again, because as you mentioned, what Robin had as far as observations wasn't a heavy smoke condition pouring from the outside of the building yet. It was in that stage where it was just beginning to present.
Yeah.
But when we went into the building, the crews found heavy fire conditions on that second floor. There was high temperatures, a lot of smoke and heat throughout. But it just really worked out well. The crews had a great response. They did everything in a timely fashion. The location of a hydrant out front established a water supply timely. So everything worked in our favor.
Usually when people discover a building that's non-occupied on fire, it's usually well established by that point.
Exactly. Usually you have heavy fire or flame showing most of the time through the roof. In this case, though, just those traces of smoke is what activated the system last night.
You guys opened the front door of the building. I know that the owner was on their way. What type of tool did you use to open that front door?
It's actually a Halligan bar. It's a pry tool, and it was a relatively simple method. And as you mentioned, the owner did arrive on location and then gave us some keys for other areas of the building. So it worked out really well. There was minimal firefighter damage to the building last night. It was strictly the event itself.
And we think that this is electrical fire. You guys followed up with an investigation this morning?
Yeah, the investigation's ongoing, but it looks like we're looking at a probable electrical origin on the second floor in a room that's designated for storage and some other issues.
So they're going to be shut down for a little while they're repairing this.
They'll go through a claims process with their insurance company. We were able to, with the help of a local certified electrician, to isolate the power to that area so they're able to keep their refrigeration and things going to avoid food spoilage.
Exactly, and that helps in the long run too as well. So this was up in a second-story area.
Yes, this is actually a 2-story building with a section that actually has a second floor.
And what do we all have as far as response? I know that we had quite a few units there. Because it was a structure fire for a business, I know we had at least 3 water tenders.
Yeah, we had a number of apparatus there. There was 3 ambulances on location, 3 water tenders, a Type 1 engine, a command vehicle, and we had a good crew turnout. Several of the volunteers were also there in a timely fashion, and they handled some additional calls that were dispatched.